15 unique biblical facts about Jesus' 12 disciples. 15 unique biblical facts about Jesus' 12 disciples. 15 unique biblical facts about Jesus' 12 disciples. Jesus called his disciples from all walks of life. Matthew 4:18-22 tells us that Jesus called fishermen, tax collectors and other ordinary men from all walks of life to be his disciples. Jesus' first disciples were fishermen. In Mark 1:16-20, Jesus calls Peter, Andrew, James and John to follow him. All four were fishermen. Jesus' disciples ate together. In Mark 6:30-44, Jesus and his disciples ate together and talked about the teachings of Jesus. Jesus' disciples followed him everywhere. Jesus' disciples followed him everywhere, even when it might have been dangerous. Luke 8:1-3, Jesus' disciples were not perfect. Despite being chosen by Jesus, the disciples were not perfect. In Luke 22:54-62, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Jesus picked 12 disciples. Jesus chose 12 men specifically to be his disciples. These 12 men were to be his closest followers and to spread the good news. Luke 6:12-16, Jesus appointed Peter as the leader of the disciples. Peter was appointed as the leader of the disciples and was given the role of looking after the others. Luke 22:31-32, Jesus' disciples preached to others. After Jesus was gone, the disciples spread the good news to others. Acts 2:14-41, Jesus' disciples prayed for others. The disciples prayed for others so that they could be healed or be given strength to face their trials. Acts 4:23-31, Jesus' disciples cast out demons. The disciples had the power to cast out demons from others. Mark 9:14-29, Jesus' disciples were all men. All of Jesus' disciples were men. No women were among the 12. Jesus' disciples were all Jews. The 12 disciples were all Jewish. Jesus' disciples were loyal to him. Despite their faults and mistakes, the disciples were loyal to Jesus and followed him until the very end. John 19:25-27, Jesus' disciples were witnesses of his resurrection. The disciples were witnesses of the resurrected Jesus. John 20:19-29, Jesus' disciples were filled with the Holy Spirit. After Jesus' ascension, the disciples were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to preach the good news. Acts 2:1-4, who are the 12 disciples of Jesus? Jesus Christ. 12 apostles. Apostle, PDF, Bible verses, unique facts, classes disciples, Bible verses about 12 disciples of Jesus. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author. Welcome to our family. View all posts.